And we are live. All right. Tony, take it away.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of the BBL Show. As always, I'm your host, Tony Camper, and today we have a decent amount of co-hosts. I'll start by saying what's up to Big Will,
Hey guys, how you doing?
my boy Nick Moore, what's up, man?
What's up, everybody?
And the lovely Britt. I don't know if she can hear us. I don't see her.
Hey, what's up?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't see your camera, but no worries. And my partner in crime, the guru, Larry.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
He's busy working his magic behind the scenes. All right, and let me introduce our special guests. We actually have two guests for the first time ever. We have the husband and wife duo, Eric and Lynn Cox. How you guys doing?
Doing good?
Hi, Tony. How are you today, buddy?
Doing good, man. It's great to have you guys on the show. You guys have been on the Barbell Life for a while now. How'd you guys end up getting in the group anyway?
Tanya and Robert Warren, they invited us last February, so it's been a little over a year now.
Oh wow, you know the month and everything. I'm impressed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there was less than 7,000 members when we joined. I remember that much, and it's grown to over 22,000 now.
Yeah, we just hit 22 today, so that's pretty cool.
Congratulations on that one.
Thank you, thank you. All right, so let's see. You guys are pretty popular in the group. You guys always post a lot of interesting workouts. Mainly your body workout stuff, like core workouts, at-home workouts. That was a big reason I want to get you guys on the show because, there's always someone in the group asking, hey, I can't go to the gym. How can I work out still without, a gym membership? And I feel like this is perfect to have you guys on the show to talk about these things because you guys specialize in doing that. Before I get started on that, though, like I said, I see you guys post in the group a lot, and you guys have both posted some pretty impressive before and after pictures. I know Larry has those; he can pull them up for the group. But let me find out how you guys went from, out of shape to where you are now. Like, what got you into the lifestyle?
Well, he always had a love for the lifestyle, and over the years he kept trying to pull me fit, and I was the queen of fad diets. I wanted the quick way to lose weight. I wanted to wake up the next morning and be skinny, and it didn't work that way. I fad dieted myself to obesity, and then treadmilled my way to no muscle and high fat, high body fat percentage. So I did everything wrong. I listened to my dad, and God love him, God rest his soul.
It was wrong.
It was wrong. I played softball when I was a kid, so I was the mentality of don't eat before you go out on the field because you're going to play sluggish and you're going to end up puking, and my parents couldn't deal with puke, and neither could any of my coaches. So I started out all wrong. I grew up at the ball field, junk food, chili cheese fries, cheeseburgers, nachos. That was my weekend diet. We practiced 6 days a week and had 7 days off. That was it, unless we were in a tournament. So I had a really bad diet to start off with, and then I have some genetic health issues that I have to keep an eye on. So if I don't, they're going to take over. They're going to take me over, and I couldn't let that happen. I didn't start getting serious about how I looked and how I felt and what went into my body until I watched my dad have a heart attack in my dining room, and it killed it. And it was that point I knew I had to do something, or my kids were going to watch me in 20 years have the same thing happen. I couldn't let that happen. So I asked for a treadmill for Valentine's Day. And
She got it.
And I got it. I had my little 5-pound weights, and I get on it, and I just treadmill myself to death. And yeah, and that's where I kind of started. So he's always been into it.
Shout out to Eric for buying you that treadmill. That's a great Valentine's gift.
I asked for it, I wanted it, and I got it, and it came in use when we first started personal training school, because then I actually learned how to use it. I'm not a cardio person. I hate cardio.
Same here. I think most people can agree with that. But, so, what about you, Eric? How did you get into the lifestyle?
Well, like Shelly said earlier, I was kind of into it a little bit at like going through high school. I was in track, cross country, a little bit of football and whatnot. But after high school, went to the Navy, got out of the practice, and then started working out here on the boats. And then I want to say 2005, I got involved with a crew on one of the boats that I work on now. And we had an old Marcy Smith cage, and that's where we started. And everybody on the boat worked out, and I didn't want to be the odd man out. And when I started seeing some extremely positive results with the way we worked out, and everybody on the boat had a really good diet, and that's where I basically started, and that's where the bug really bit me hard. Was what was that, about 2004, 2005 was when the bug bit me really hard, and started doing a lot of working out, and every day we didn't take a break. That's where my downfall was. We didn't break. So and then it was just 3 years ago, so I decided that I didn't want to work on the boats for the rest of my life, and that's when I decided that I wanted to be a personal trainer, or at least get my certificate to be a personal trainer, so I could start living the lifestyle that I wanted. And then Shelly, she jumped on board with me, and we both went to school at the Houston branch of the National Personal Training Institute, which was a 6-month-long school, 500 hours of instruction, book, practical, nutrition, stuff like that. It was an eye opener, because everything I thought I was doing right was wrong.
I walked into the gym not knowing anything. I had an idea about proper nutrition, because I guess it was about 6 years ago. I won a raffle for Advocare, and it was their 24-day challenge. So $20 and a 200 meal basically, and it taught me how to eat. So I was having breakfast, a snack, lunch, a snack, dinner, and a snack, and that was it. And I lost 25 inches in 30 days and 13 pounds.
Wow.
So that's basically how I started. That's how we both got started.
Yeah.
Now, tell me more about this personal training school you went to, because, I mean, typically, they say anyone can just get online and get a quick little, take some tests and get their certificate and, say they're a personal trainer. But yours sounds like one of the more legit, like, hands-on, hardcore certificates that you actually have to work hard for to attain. So tell me a little bit about that.
Oh, it was intense.
It was.
For the first month, I threw up twice a day. Yeah,
She did.
I did. I had low.
Go out there for the
blood
course.
sugar.
It's an in-class course.
Yes. It's an in-class, in-gym, hands-on. Basically, they break it down. It's a 6-month course, and halfway through the course, the group that was ahead of you graduates, and you train the students that are coming in, basically the new guys, the FNGs. You train them as they come in for a period of like 12 weeks. So you get some hands-on personal training practice, basically. They're your guinea pigs.
They teach you how to work with a client.
Right.
Okay. So 6 months.
Every 3 months they have a
6 months.
6 months.
6 month course, yes.
6 months. We started July 8th, 2013. We graduated December 19th, 2013.
And so
It
you
was an
guys,
experience.
yeah, I can respect that because, like I said, a lot of these personal trainer certificates are just all online, and you memorize some answers and then take a test and bow. You get your little certificate and you're qualified to, take care of people's fitness and health. Which, I mean, there's a lot of bad personal trainers out there. So, if I was looking for a personal trainer, I ran into someone who said, somebody talking right now? If I ran into someone and they said I have 500 in-class hours, I'd be like, where do I sign? Let's do it. So, now you guys specialize in, the core body movements, kettlebells, things like that. What kind of walk me through some of that stuff? Like, what is it that got you into that, and what are the benefits of doing those kind of things?
Well, when we started personal training school, I was 4 months post-op of a very, very extensive surgery. I had a tummy tuck with a breast lift, but they also had to do abdominal muscle repair, and they found a hernia. And the hernia was at the top of my abdominis rectus, and my surgeon said that if I had attempted the first day workout, it probably would have killed me.
Wow.
So when I started 4 months post-op, I lived on a stability ball, and it really taught me and taught him how important core is. I had to build from ground level up. I couldn't even stand up in the shower 2 weeks after surgery. I had no balance. I had to walk with a walker. I was in a wheelchair for a couple of weeks. So doing that, and then going into personal training school, they put me on a stability ball, and I couldn't get off of it until I could balance. And
stability ball, is that the? I'm sorry, is that the ball that you're in the calendar, Eric? You're kind of holding yourself up on the ball.
You talking about the big blue one?
Oh, that's the one you're talking about? Okay.
Yeah, the big blue one. No, the one in the photograph on the calendar.
That's a kettlebell.
That's a kettlebell. He's balancing on the hand kettlebell.
No.
Yeah. I asked this question because not everybody knows what you're talking about. So yeah, that's perfect. Okay.
Yeah. This was my best friend for a solid month. I had to sit on it and balance on my butt, no legs, just up in the air, just like this. And I had to hold it there and play catch back and forth before they let me pick up any weights.
And the purpose of that is to
They
strengthen.
got those in my gym.
That Bill?
I said they got those in my gym. I usually do the smaller one. I do ball squats with them.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay,
yes. Go ahead, Tony.
So with a lot of these workouts, it's meant to strengthen your core. What are some of the things that you guys recommend for like our viewers out there who, like I said earlier, can't afford to go to the gym or, don't have it's just not an option for them? What are some things they can do at home to stay in shape and get strong?
Well, obviously, to start off, body weight. I mean,
body weight and core. Start on one of these stability balls, because if you can't work out, if you can't do a push-up on a stability ball, you really don't need to be doing, trying to do 200-pound bench press, because your core is everything when it comes to working out. It's everything. It's the main building block, because it's your form and help me out here.
Well, that's where your strength is generated. Your strength and your power is generated through your core. And without a good, strong core, sure, you could be strong laying on a bench and trying to push up 405 pounds, so on and so forth. But unless if you got that strong core, you can hold your body up straight. You got your good shoulder stability, and if you're you could just, yeah, I got so much, I mean, the core, man, I love it, and I got so many thoughts going through my head about it. It's I just want to try to give all this information out at once, and it's just, I hope I see you smiling, so.
I was worried about
you guys, I know you have all that information available, and, you know, there's ways to get in touch with you guys. You guys have, you guys started a company, Cox Strong Fitness, right? Is that right? Okay.
Yes, Cox, COXTRONG.
Okay. And we'll be sure to post the links to your social media and your YouTube and however else you guys want people to get in touch with you.
Right on.
That way, anyone who watches, they can go to those links and reach you guys. But what are just off the top of your head? What are some like, give me 3 highly recommended at-home workouts people can do to get started.
planks for one.
Planks.
Planks.
Hold.
So many variations of planks that you can do. Just, I mean, regular elbow planks. You can alternate going up with one arm.
You want to show them or something?
I can.
Let's get a demonstration if you could.
Yeah, sure.
You guys are in the gym.
Just watch the camera.
Yeah.
Go down.
What's that?
It's about to go down.
Yeah. Pardon me. I hope you guys can still see. Can you see?
How about you just grab? Yeah, there you go. Perfect. All right. So what are you showing us right now? This is a regular plank.
This is a regular plank. You want to make sure that your butt's not up in the air, and of course you're not sinking down. Everything should be in line. The head, the shoulders, the neck, and the spine should always stay in line with each other. This is just regular plank here. If you really want to get a little creative with it, you pull your toes in, sink your heels down, and you can tighten everything and make it more quads and glutes. Or you can lift the leg just to add difficulty. Alternate your legs. The closer your feet are together, the more you're going to have to balance. The farther they're away, the more stability your body's going to give you. Out. You want to make sure your hips stay straight. No, you don't want to twist them. Here. Just, I'm going to work out tonight. But if you're just starting out, I would just start with a plank. Time yourself 20, 30 seconds. See how long you can go. Oops.
I know planks are really awesome to do because I know that they're really awesome to do because they do them for yoga and various other training, and you can definitely see how much they work.
Yeah.
So I hate planks. I'm the worst at them.
It's a love-hate relationship, actually.
I love planks. I love doing push-ups.
I hate push-ups.
Who
I had a workout.
Go ahead. Say it again.
Who holds the record on planks?
I also had a workout the other day to call about 3 30-second ones in. Couldn't even do a full minute. I consider myself pretty fit.
There's
but
a guy that did a world over. What's that, Nick?
Who holds the record on planks? Like,
You talk
is that
about
a minute?
an actual world record.
Yeah, there's
An
a
actual
record.
world record.
What is
2
it?
hours, isn't it?
5 hours.
I
Wow.
think so. 5 hours, yeah. That's
No,
what
there
I-
was a guy who just
Hardcore
did it.
stuff.
He just broke the record recently. He was what was his job? I want to say he was like a Thailand police officer or something, and he did it for 8 hours. This was like 2 weeks ago, I think.
That's
Jesus,
sick, man.
Okay.
that's crazy.
For 5 hours was just like about 4 to 6 months ago, I think. I read about it. So,
Yeah. I'm with you, Eric. Like I don't hate planks. They're hard, but you know they're kind of fun. It's like a self challenge.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's why I hate them, because they're
All right,
hard.
so we got planks down. Give us another good at-home workout the viewers can do.
Obviously, body squats. I mean, that's pretty much a full workout, regardless if you're working just your legs and your glutes. But a body squat, or which is no weights at all, is excellent until, of course, you start getting used to doing the body squat. Then you can start throwing a dumbbell in there, do some goblet squats with a kettlebell. Of course, and then once you graduate from that, you can also always go to the barbell. You know, barbell life, man.
Well, you're not getting off that easy. Lynn had to do hers, so let's see your body squats.
Oh, my body squats. All right, all right.
making my big blue ball up.
The thing with hang on a second. The thing with body squats is you have to have the form. You can't just squat down there and think you've done a proper squat. Go ahead.
Go ahead and walk us through the proper form then.
Can y'all see me all right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can
You're
see
a
it.
tall guy. We can get most of you.
Yeah. Anyway, move that out the way. You want to have your feet right at shoulder width, the instep at your shoulder. And when you go down, you want your knees will be over your toes, but not past your toes. Your back will be up, shoulders are back, chest out, and you're not going to be craning your neck like that. So basically, body squat's going to look like this. You're going to, and you're deep down in there, just like this. My knees are not past my toes, and my balance, I got good balance. My chest is up, my head is straight,
And your toes are up.
and my toes are up. And I'm pushing through my heels. I'm pushing through my heels. And then just come up, back down, and you want to hinge at the hips. Don't bend your back. You don't want to do this and go down. Hinge at the hips. Pop that butt back and squat, just like this.
If you feel like you fall over, you can do it up against a couch and use the couch and actually touch your butt to the edge of the couch. That way, if you have a fear of falling, like when I first started doing squats, because I had no strength, they put a box under me and told me, sit down on the box, now stand up. Push with your heels, and the way that you're going to come up is the same, is just reverse of how you're going down.
And obviously, if you do a goblet squat with a dumbbell or kettlebell, this is a 45-pound dumbbell. You want to hold it like this. I'm sure y'all seen some of my videos. Let's take those off. And you want to hold it like this, back, shoulders back, and just squat down just like this, and then come up.
This is more of a, pardon the expression, ass to grass squat, because
Yeah.
your butt drops down lower than parallel.
Yeah. You want to get down in there. Stretch them glutes out, stretch them hamstrings out, your lower back, keep everything straight. Elbows up here out of the legs, knees, and then come up.
So for the beginners, they probably want to start body weight, and then once they get comfortable with that, and all that, start adding the weight.
Exactly.
Correct.
Now, how about with the kettlebell? What would you be doing different with the kettlebell? I see
Well,
one in the back.
It's just grip, right? Because I do the kettlebell
Say again.
squats. You just You just put the kettlebell in the middle, but it's pretty much the same way.
Yeah, you can hold the kettlebell either like this by the handle, or you can flip it over and hold it like this. I prefer it like this for the simple fact you have a little bit more control over it.
More of
If
a
you do
natural.
it like this, but if you do it like this, you're holding it in, and you get a lot of your shoulders involved in it too there, Tony. Sitting there like this.
And then you have a tendency to roll your back in loose form.
Now, how much does a kettlebell cost?
It depends on where you get it.
Well, we just got him a 72-pound kettlebell to take to work since my 50 is getting too light for him, and it was $112.
Oh wow! Well, that's a heavy
So
kettlebell.
it's generally about a quarter. It's about $1.25 a pound.
Okay, that's not too bad. So, for all you guys out there, if you want to start doing some at-home workouts, just get a kettlebell. And what was the ball called again?
Stability ball.
Stability ball. Okay. So we got
Stability
stability
ball.
ball. Go ahead.
Now with the stability balls, they have different sizes, and you have to look on the box to make sure that you're getting the right size. Like I'm 5'2", so I use a 65 centimeter circumference ball. Mine's actually more than 6'2". If it's smaller, I think it's a 58 centimeter ball. Because when you sit down on the ball, it's not just pick a ball and sit down on it, okay? It's not like kindergarten, grab a piece of carpet and let's go. When you sit down on the ball, you want your leg in a 90-degree angle as best as possible. Okay, you want your leg to be 90 degrees as possible. The other ball's too short for me, so I'd be like with my knees in my chest. But then again, when you sit on the ball, you don't want it to be like you're not doing anything.
Yeah.
So getting the right size ball, and also making sure it's filled up to the proper pressure is important, because I've seen them pop. I had a friend get a ball too small, blew it up, because I thought she got the 65 centimeter. She measured it, she was sitting on it, and she went to roll backwards on it, and it popped, and I got a phone call. So size is definitely important, and making sure that it's inflated properly is very important, or you're going to find yourself on the floor.
Well, okay. Now, what kind of workout would you do with that ball, though?
Oh God. It depends on what you want to.
Your imagination is your limit.
Exactly. Your imagination is the limit. One of the things I use the stability ball for is single arm, single leg stuff. Instead of standing up or sitting on a bench doing shoulder presses, I'll grab the stability ball and I'll get set on it and do shoulder press. What that does is, by sitting on this ball, it's going to roll. It makes you use your core more. It makes you engage your core more. It's like standing up, but you can't stand up and do single leg stability ball shoulder press. It makes you engage that core that much more to get.
You're having to really focus and keep steady and stable.
Yeah, one of the things that the core is going to do for you is it's going to help your overall balance and your overall posture.
Exactly.
Correct.
To be stable, you got to train unstable.
Yes.
I like that.
Ultimately, what that's going to allow you to do, if you have a very strong core, like if you have a weak core, you're going to hit a limit to where how much you can totally lift. If you have a very, very strong core, you're going to end up being able to maximize what you can lift, because your core actually pulls all your muscles together to help you actually be able to be stable enough to lift heavier weight. So it's very important to really work on your core. And it also helps prevent injury, because if you don't have that stable core, then you're going to be compensating somewhere else for the lack of a stable core. And that's how a lot of back injuries happen.
These workouts are really good for. They're not just for people that want to work out. What's that?
Oh.
Yeah, there's a slight delay.
I missed both.
All right, so what I was saying was, it's not just for people who want to work out at home. We had a guest, Jerry Alanis. He's one of the strongest dudes I think I've ever ran into. He's a beast. He's about 163, and he's lifting like 600 something pounds, squatting 500 something. He's a monster. Anyway, when we asked him what was one of the things that he recommends the most, he said, he said work on your core, strengthen your core, because he does a lot of planks and sit-ups and things like that, push-ups, and he said that's helped his powerlifting go up so much because his core strengthened. So anyone out there who does powerlifting or anything like that, these are some good workouts as well to help with your lifts. All right, so tell us.
Another interesting thing real quick about that stability ball is they use it in therapy a lot, especially if you do injure your back or do any of that. They help you rehabilitate because, again, if you injure your back, you're going to have to build back up your core. Part of you hurting your back was your core was weak in the first place. So adding that back into your routine or just doing it in general, having those core workouts will help you significantly just improve overall.
Exactly. And another thing you can do also, Larry and Tony, is if you want to find out where your body lacks in strength, do an overhead squat assessment. An overhead squat assessment basically, where's our right here.
We use a broomstick.
We use a broomstick.
This is what I use.
There it is.
I use a piece of bamboo.
There it is.
You're pulling a trick from the Book of Crip.
Let me.
Overhead squat assessment.
Hang on a second. My iPad fell over.
That's all right.
Okay.
You put your arms over your head with either a broomstick or a bamboo stick that just hold your arms steady.
And you also need to make sure that you can bring your arms down behind you.
Yes. You can make sure that you're able to do this. You're able to get your arms behind you like this. All right? And then you just squat down like this and say, I'm going to get like this. Say like I was doing this. That would mean that the anterior side of my thighs, my quads, that's all right. Basically, it's folding. That's from people sitting in a desk all day long. If you do a tight assessment, you do like this, and your knees are coming over your toes. Your anterior side of your body is extremely tight.
And your backside's weak.
And of course your back and your glutes and your hamstrings, and that's all weak. If you're sitting there and you're doing like this, and your back is extremely
arched.
That means your back is extremely tight. Just put it down like this and just hold your body straight. You should. This is actually a good assessment right here.
So that's the ideal. That's what you want basically.
That is what you want basically. Just your knees aren't over your toes. Your arms aren't over here. They're not back here. It's directly over your head, just like this.
And I was talking with a chiropractor, and one of the things that they said, you know how you do a Roman for your back, you get and bend over. They were saying doing that, what you just did, and holding it is a lot better, especially if you have a back injury, to just stand there and hold that position in the squat with like a broom raised over or any stick raised over. You don't have to have weight, but to hold it like there will definitely help strengthen your core by doing that, and it'll also help strengthen your back and help prevent back injury because it's not so harsh on your spine or anything like that. To whereas if you do that the Romans, you bend over that bench and you have to lift yourself up, and that I guess that more chance of injuring your vertebrae.
Right. Well, and Landon was doing something here on the stability ball. Another thing to do to strengthen your back up, if you feel like you have a weak back, your glutes, your hamstrings, or you do the ball bridge. Show them what the ball bridge is.
I hate this thing.
Basically, this is the ball bridge. She's getting herself comfortable. Put your shoulders on the stability ball.
Shoulders and your neck is on the stability ball, and it's basically like a regular bridge, from the floor, except you have to balance on the ball, and you just do the same thing. You lift them hips up, and from this position, you can do single arm dumbbell, double arm dumbbell press. Toss a ball up in the air, because just sitting here like this actually can get a little boring. But you can go down, back up, and this really hits those hams, glutes,
Lower
your back, you're having to stay on the ball.
stable.
So, and same, and of course you're also working your.
Can y'all see that all right there, Tony?
Yeah, it froze up. You guys are frozen right now on my side.
Really?
But I can still hear you. Yeah.
Yeah, I can see it. It kind of blurry a little bit, but I can still see it.
Yeah, Lane's she's still on the ball on my end, but no worries. So
Yeah, same here, Tony.
like we were saying earlier, if someone wants to train at home, a couple things you'd recommend would be the ball, a kettlebell.
Yes.
Anything else?
Or dumbbells
or
resistance bands.
Yeah.
Resistance bands.
Resistance bands. You can do anything with these.
Can you see all right there, Tony?
So
Did I freeze
I don't
you?
know if it's just my side, but she's
She's on the ball. I can see that.
She's just hanging out, taking a nap.
Yeah.
Hey, try to turn off your camera and then turn it back on. But we can keep talking in the meantime.
Turn off the camera.
That's one of the issues with doing a show where you have people in all over the world really at the same time. Technology. It's not perfect, but it works.
At least it's better than the modem days, though. Because if
You're
this
right.
was the modem days, we wouldn't be doing this. We'd be like, hold on, dialing up to AOL.
Little phone ringing.
How's that, guys? Can y'all
All
see
right,
us?
so I got a question.
We lost video from you guys.
Oh, hang on.
Yeah, it's like it's frozen. Like
Okay.
it just stayed at the same spot.
Maybe disconnect it and rejoin real quick.
All
Yeah,
right.
we'll be here waiting for you.
All right.
Okay. I hope we get it. I hope we get you back.
In the call.
And
So yeah, this is really cool. Like I'm tempted to get a kettlebell now, just do some of this stuff. Because Jared was telling me, he said, to get your your deadlift up, work on that core, and it makes sense because, your core is one of the most instrumental parts of that lift, especially when you're getting on the lockout portion. I'm gonna have to invest in a kettlebell.
There's so many different things that you can do with the kettlebell. Like the kettlebell itself, there's a whole course that they have in some Russian training with the kettlebell, and it's like get kettlebell strong, and they have so many different workouts that they swear by it because they have guys that just only work out kettlebell, and then they go do events, and they're just like monsters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go check out Cox Strong Fitness instead, though.
You guys
Yeah,
are back.
they might go to.
All right, so let's see these resistance bands real quick.
All right. I walked in on the end of your conversation with Russian kettlebells, and that's actually one of the certifications I'm going to be going for. I feel like I might be ready for it here in about 6 months, is get what they call Russian kettlebell certified.
Nice. Is that as grueling as the certification you guys have now?
That's not one that I currently hold. No, I do hold a certification in teaching the basic skills of kettlebell, but what they do is just beyond what I'm doing right now. It's pretty
I was
intense.
asking if that course is as demanding as the 500-hour course you guys already took.
It's pretty demanding.
All right, so what do you got, Lynn?
Can you see her on the resistance band?
Yes.
See the top of her thighs. That's about it.
Really?
From her thighs up.
How about now?
Yeah, it's just a camera angle.
Is that better?
You just have to go a little bit lower on her feet.
That's good.
He's trying to see your foot. That's it. It's
I wish
good. It's perfect.
Well, I can't see myself, so all I can see is
You're good.
Just angle it down a little. Perfect.
Okay. All right. Well, with resistance bands, you can do a lot of things. Dumbbell curls. Just stand on it. If this is too light, the wonderful thing about resistance bands is you can make them any resistance.
You can change the
You
resistance.
can change the resistance by widening your step, putting more of it under your feet, and pulling up.
So the less slack, the harder it is.
Correct. The less slack, yes, definitely the harder it is. Even if you overhead press, just make sure that you have a firm foot on it, because you're only going to be on one foot. If it slips off, yeah.
Back to the face.
Yeah.
But overhead press with the resistance band.
How's that? Can y'all guys see that?
Perfect.
Okay.
Yes.
Do I need to squat down?
That's perfect.
So before we got the Smith machine, I would take this out into the backyard and hook it up over a tree limb. And this is actually the little one. I would to do my lat pull downs. I squat. I don't use a bench. I squat and I lift my toes. This thing's like totally
Too light.
but pull downs.
Now you guys can buy different bands that are more resistant, right?
Yeah, there's stronger bands, more resistance band.
This is one I use with my rehab clients because it's really lightweight and that's all they need. But we have other ones that are actually tied up at the moment. And then where's the purple one? Purple one.
I can hear you typing, Nick.
Hang on. Oh, here we go. Here's the bigger one.
This is one of my favorite core workouts for her, actually.
He kills me with core.
So you guys train each other, huh?
No, he trains me. I can't train him. He makes me too mad because he don't listen to me. But I'll squat down and do my lat pull downs, and then you can change your hand placement. This thing's actually still too light to come down. And then one of the other ones that I like doing is I wrap it around the trunk of a tree and do rows.
Basically, cable row.
I gotta get this one stretched out so I can do this. And I squat down when I do them. And I always lift my toes. That way I'm engaging my core more and my glutes and my hands to get.
How's that look, guys? Can y'all see that?
That's perfect.
Yeah, I can see it.
But the object of not sitting down is to basically keep your core engaged and also incorporate your hamstrings and your glutes and all your.
And also when you sit down on that bench to pull down on lat pull, if you've got that thing over your leg, you're not doing your workout any good because you're overcompensating with your legs to help you pull it down. You have to.
That's all right.
If I'm in the gym with a client and we need to do lat pull down, I go over and I completely remove that thing off the machine. That way they can't even use it.
So that's more core. They're keeping using
Clients hate it sometimes like that.
Yeah, definitely. Fall back, my legs so hard.
All right. Well, I appreciate you guys sharing all those workouts. Some of the best stuff is to actually visually see how things are done.
Yeah.
And you can't really get that too much in the group unless you're sharing a video. So this is very helpful. I know, Eric, when you're out to sea,
Yes.
these workouts come in super handy. You do a lot of this on the boat, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. I'm a giver a lot of stuff together whenever I'm on the boat because I don't have access or anchor points for like suspension bands. I use the eyes of a rope that we put together. You can see the eye of a line. I hook that up and I use that for my suspension. I do a lot of resistance band workouts that, like you just saw Shelly doing here a minute ago, or Lynn. Y'all know her as Lynn. I apologize.
Sorry, let me clear things up. My first name's actually Shelly. I go by my middle name.
And
Shelly, which one is it?
You can still call her Lynn, please do. I don't want to confuse you. I apologize. But I do a lot of body weight. If any of y'all have seen my videos, and I know you have, I deal with a lot of limited space workouts too, where I'm stuck in the engine room because of foul weather or something like that.
Gary has a video of you. I think you're doing some kettlebell work. You pull that up. You can see the water in the background. But keep going. So you're saying you had to be in the boiler room because you can't be on the deck because the weather's bad?
Yeah, sometimes.
Okay. So with these home workouts, I mean, you really only need a minimal amount of space in order to do your thing, really.
We used our backyard until we got our machine, our driveway, street, pushing my vehicles, pushing tires, flipping tires. I mean, we'd be driving down the road to see a big tire on the side of the road, jump out, throw it in the back of the truck, and bring it home. We were so excited to see a tire on the side of the road.
Yeah.
It's like if there's a will, there's a way, You got guys in prison who
Exactly.
they cut them off from weight, and they still work out. And what's that guy's name? Cali Muscle. He said, he would do curls, and you'd have one guy hold one end of the towel, and he'd have the other end, and he'd be doing the curls, and the guy would give him resistance by pulling on the towel. So
absolutely.
Like I said, we have a lot of people in the group that are always asking, how they can do some home workouts and stuff. So in the future, I'll be sure to tag you guys whenever we see those pop up.
Another thing is the oils. Tell us about that.
I was just getting there. Essential oils, Miss.
The oil. I gotta get off the stage. This is my show.
First and foremost, what are essential oils? Essential oils are a volatile liquid that are extracted from of plants, either the flowers, the stems, the roots, or the leaves. And that's what gives it that fragrance. Like, for example, lavender. Lavender is steam distilled from the flowers of the plant. Others are from the roots, like ginger. They get it from, they cold press it from the root. Or lemon, grapefruit, wild orange. It's cold pressed, or basically squeezed from the rind. That's where the oil is located at. They have many properties, many benefits. I have to remain FDA compliant, so I apologize if I kind of stutter with some explanations, because I definitely don't want the FDA to make this off the show.
Yeah, I think you'll be all right.
Okay, but there's quite a few oils that I use in the gym, before my workout, during my workout, after my workout. During my workout, I have Breathe going in a diffuser. I have...
What is Breathe?
Breathe is a... where's it at? It's a blend that, I'll tell you what it's in it as soon as I find the bottle, because I don't have it marked. Where's it at? Oh, right in front of me. Breathe is a blend that I use. It helps promote healthy respiratory function, or health. It's got laurel leaf oil, eucalyptus oil, peppermint oil, melaleuca oil, lemon peel oil, robin sara, and then cardamom seed oil. And it's a blend. I love it. FDA is probably going to get mad at me. If I need some help breathing, I'll just smell it or apply it to my chest, and it helps open up my lungs so I can breathe.
She's asthmatic, by the way.
I wasn't supposed to say that.
You know what though? Like, it is what it is. If you feel like something's working for you, it's freedom of speech. You can say, hey, this works for me. Try it. It may work for you. You know what I'm saying? They do the same thing with their commercials on TV, where they say, hey, we'll cure your rash, but you may have a heart attack, a stroke, explosive diarrhea, you know.
Right.
Leaky anus.
But
Yeah.
let me explain that. That is a drug. That is, the FDA has stated this is a drug. This is what it's used for. This is an essential oil. It's an organic compound. It comes from a plant. And we don't want organic compounds that come from plants to be known or to be labeled as a drug, because then the pharmaceutical companies get a hold of it. And we can't do what we do with it. But the Breathe oil is what it says. Breathe. The other one that is his best friend, my best friend, is Deep Blue. If you've ever heard of Bengay, this is the all-natural version. And
I love this stuff.
oh gosh, this is my best friend. This is like the 5th tube that we've gone through in a year since I've been using essential oils, because if you can't move the next morning, just bathe yourself in this, and just don't take a hot shower with it on, because it burns.
You've seen me doing some of those kettlebell exercises, Tony, all you guys, where I flip it to snatch, that kettlebell comes around, and sometimes it hits my forearm pretty damn hard. And by the end of the workout, I'll have a little bit of a welt on the back of my arm, and I'll put some of that Deep Blue on it and rub it in there, and it helps. It helps tremendously with the pain and the basically the swelling. So the stuff is great.
We take the Deep Blue, frankincense, and peppermint and layer it on, and the Deep Blue, it absorbs into the skin within 20 seconds. It starts working its magic, I'm going to say. Frankincense we put over that because it pushes the Deep Blue further into the tissues. And then peppermint is applied as a third layer on top of that pushes it even deeper into the tissues.
Oh wow, we lost him. All right, well, yeah.
It's very
pills, though? Huh?
It's very interesting when it comes to like using herbal medicine and everything. with the herbal medicine, you have to be really careful about what you say because it's ruled that you can't cure things with herbal medicine or with herbal stuff. You have to do it with medicine. So the FDA gets very particular about you making any claims whatsoever when it comes to that, and they go hardcore on that. And it's not just the
Usually I see
FDA.
things that say, it'll say like not FDA approved or something like that. But I tell you what, I read this a long time ago. Everything that has been recalled by the FDA was originally approved by the FDA, so that should tell you something. But my I bought my mom. Hold on, I got a message from Erica. Let's see what happened. Okay, yeah. I bought my mom an oil diffuser for her, what was it, her birthday, I think, and she loved it, and she started getting into these essential oils, and she saw a thing I posted in the Holistic and Happy group, and it was about acid reflux and getting rid of your treating your acid reflux without using, the popular brand that's out there. And I guess she's been on that for years and years and years. And she made the switch, and she started using these oils. And she says that she just posted the other day about how she got off her medication, and the oils are working 10 times better than the medication ever did, without all the side effects that she was getting. So definitely look into essential oils. There's so many benefits of them. I mean, they're all natural. They all have their place. So look into that. And yeah, we'll post a link from the Cox. They can help you further if you're looking into oils. It looks like we lost them, but that's okay because we're pretty much wrapping up anyway. It's been about an hour. So sadly, we can't thank them personally, but you see the show.
They're back. They're back.
Perfect. Yeah, we were just gonna wrap up. Can you hear me?
I think she froze again.
Something again?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Here we are.
I just turned my phone off. All right, how's
No.
that, guys? What the heck happened?
Yeah, it's happened before. No worries.
Okay.
Yeah, we were just saying if anybody wants to learn more about the essential oils, we'll put you guys' links on the YouTube video so that they can reach out to you guys and get more information. But other than that, I just wanted to tell you guys thanks for being on the show. You guys are awesome guests. We appreciate all the information you shared.
Hold on one moment, Tony. I believe Vaughn, who couldn't make it to the show, had a question that he wanted to ask.
Okay.
You can go ahead
He's
and
not
talk.
there?
Sorry.
Killing me. So anyway, yeah, we appreciate you guys being on the show. Be sure to give me all the links to your for the Cox Strong Fitness, for the essential oils, your social media, like Facebook pages, YouTube channel, all that stuff, and we'll post it on this video so whoever sees this video can go down to the comments and get a hold of you guys.
Right.
We appreciate all your support. You guys are hardcore barbell lifers. We love you to death, and we'll try to get you back on the show down the road because I know we missed a lot of stuff. We didn't get to talk about the Krav Maga and things like that. But you guys have anything before we wrap up?
Well, with the essential oil, if anybody would like to, if they would like more, they can message me and explain a little bit better over Messenger than I can over live. It may be a compliance.
Yeah, we kind of talked about that and the reasons why and all that, so no worries. So yeah, if you guys you want to find out more about the essential oils, message Lynn, or check out the link on the YouTube channel, or this video. Other than that, you guys want to give any shout-outs or any other plugs, anything like that?
Shout out to Tanya and Robert
Absolutely.
for adding us to this page over a year ago.
Yeah. Blanchard, one of my buddies on the boats. Watching.
Nice. Again, huh?
Yeah, either one of us invited. I hope y'all learned something. It's been an honor. It really has, and especially on the day of the day, you know, being Memorial Day weekend, and you know, remembering our lost heroes.
Definitely.
One thing that we didn't talk about real quick, but if you could elaborate real quick, is tell us how being in the Barbell life actually helped you guys out.
Oh man. Okay. All right. Well, when I started working out and joined the Barbell life, I've learned more about powerlifting. I've learned more about nutrition. Yes, I do have 100 hours of nutrition. So much more than just, you know, protein, carbs, and fats. That and different styles of lifting. God, there's just so much to pinpoint and say.
Yeah.
Well, hell, just a year ago. I mean, look, we just started just posting on the Barbell, talking with a few of the people, and look where I am right now, Tony. You know, on a live podcast with the Barbell Live.
And he's on the boat too. Be humble.
Yeah, it's you guys are definitely some of our most loyal fan base. We love you guys to death. We love when you post. We love all the support you show. Hell, Lynn, you got the very first Barbie shirt we ever made. Let's get a look at that real quick before we cut it out. Not a lot of people have seen that. That's how we know you've been around for a while. All right. Well, again.
I'm so happy I got this shirt.
Yeah, we'll have to resurrect that.
She sent me the link for that on Facebook Messenger. That's how I know what she wants. She sends me a link, and then I gotta go to that link, and then I find what it is she wants.
Yeah, I've seen her tag you in some of the posts in the past. Like, we'll put out a shirt, and she's like, she'll just tag Eric, and you're like, I'm on it, babe.
That's it.
Make sure.
Eric, and then okay, another shirt. Okay.
It's like the minion shirt that I have too. Just tag him in it. And about 2 weeks later, I got a pink one in the mail.
That's a good husband right there.
Definitely.
Happy wife, happy life, right?
Make sure that when you guys are getting the shirts, that you guys definitely get on the email list so we can give you a special discount, because we give all of those on the email list a special discount for being on the email list.
I'm already on the email list.
You know they are. They're like I said, they're the hardcore BBLers. So, but yeah, appreciate it, guys.
Okay, real quick. I know I keep killing Tony because Tony.
Killing you.
I know. Okay, I got Vaughn's question. He says there's so many distractions at home with kids, the TV, dishes, food. How do you focus on working out at home all the time?
Well, they have to go to school sometime. And they also have to go to sleep sometime. So there are times I work out in, and I'm at 3 o'clock in the morning. For school, calls me about 5 or 6 times, and then they go to school. It's for older,
Yeah, we're
11
cutting out
and
pretty
19,
bad.
so all around.
What's that?
I say we couldn't hear any of that. It's cutting out pretty bad right now.
They go to sleep and then go to school. That's how I usually get my workouts done. I try to get everything done.
Did you get that?
Yeah, you try to get everything done when they go to school and when they go to sleep.
Yeah, that's it.
I'll be out there's sometimes I'm out here at midnight doing a workout because I didn't get my workout in. I had too much to do during the day, and then I'm up till in the morning, and I'm in it.
That's what separates, you know,
Here for another
result.
workout after I get them to school.
My bad. This delay messing us up. Well, I'm gonna say thanks for the 10th time, and I'll let Larry take it from here. Love you guys.
Guys, Tony, Will, guys, we love you all.
Larry, go ahead.
I'll take it from here. You guys haven't heard yet. You guys are hearing for the first time. You know, about the supplements. We're announcing our new supplement, Thermite. Thermite will be our fat loss supplement, again, all natural. And of course, we have our other supplements, plutonium, and we have chain reaction. Plutonium is going to be our pre-workout, and chain reaction is our post-workout. So these will be coming. We got to try out chain reaction and taste the flavor profile, and we'll be sharing a video of that and showing you guys as we taste it and sample it. So we'll be getting that to you guys before long.
And on another note, pre-sales start this week, so be on the lookout for that. We're going to put all three of these together as a stack. We're going to call it the Barbell Trifecta stack. And we'll start posting information on the ingredients, and anything else in regards to the supplements will be on the website. So get on the mailing list. Thank you for your support. Thanks to Eric and Lynn, Cox Strong Fitness. Till next time, we're out.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks.
There we go. And